Hello, this is NFlamezV, which was probably his first video in years. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm back. This may be a one-off thing. You'll be able to see from the title what this is about. I'm very, very excited about this game. I thought this game is so big to me that I have to come on YouTube, my 2-year drought, and come on YouTube and post my thoughts about the game, which is essentially why I started making videos, to express my views to the public. I'm a very opinionated person. Like, yes, Street Fighter versus Tekken. Don't know if you guys know, but I'm a huge fighting game fan. Tekken is probably before my favourite fighting game series. These days I play Street Fighter most of the time. I love Street Fighter 4. So yes, this is pretty much a dream come true for me. Though I would say I always thought, I knew Tekken would eventually cross over with somebody, because they've been saying they wanted it for years. I always thought it would be Virtual Fighter though, and a little part of me still upset that it isn't, you know. Me loving Sega and all that, but I like this too, cool. Anyway, the main concept of this video is that, what's the roster gonna be? I'm surprised. I've looked around YouTube, not many people have uploaded their thoughts about it. I've only really watched one, but yeah, so far we have Kazuya, Nina from Tekken, and Ryu and Chun-Li from Street Fighter. So 4. Looking at Marvel vs. Capcom 3, by the way, that game no longer exists to me. I don't care about it, I just care about this one. There's about, what, 35 characters they said? Okay, I'm gonna make it an even number. I'm gonna say 34 characters for this game. It's just not no leaked out information. I'm just guessing. I'm assuming that let's say there's gonna be 34 characters from this game, Tekken cross Street Fighter. So which would be 17 from each side, 17 from Tekken, 17 from Street Fighter. This is basically what this video is about. I'm going to show you characters I feel should be in this game, characters that people think will be in this game, characters that I think will be in this game, and certain characters which I think will just miss out. I'm going to start with this. First thing I like to say, or one thing I'll say, I think everyone knows there's going to be 2 games, right? A Capcom version and a Namco version. This is primarily about the Capcom version. I do think there will be some roster differences between the 2 versions. I have one reason why I think this. It's about a certain character. When I get to him, I'll tell you more about that. Another thing I'd like to say quickly, I was surprised that it was Kazuya in the trailer, and not I thought it would be Jin. I really thought it would be Jin. It normally is Jin. I'm glad it's Kazuya. Well, am I glad? I like Kazuya more than Jin. Kazuya is my second favourite Tekken character, and before I used to complain that Jin stole all the spotlight, but in this case I think Ryu versus Jin is a better rivalry than Ryu versus Kazuya. Going back to before Tekken 6, the Tekken 6 storyline doesn't exist to me. I think it's awful. They're both Jin and Ryu are both good guys. This is Jin before Tekken 6. Jin and Ryu are both good guys. Kazuya's not a good guy. So it fits. They're both the main protagonists of their respective series. It should be Ryu versus Jin, not Ryu versus Kazuya. It's minor complaint. I don't mind that much, but I thought I'll get it out there. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Capcom side. People who I think, Street Fighter characters who I think are gonna be in the game, and I'm just gonna mention some which I don't think won't quite make it. This is harder to predict for me. I've been a Tekken fan all my life. I've played Street Fighter since I was a child, but I wasn't a major fan until Street Fighter 4. I haven't really played Street Fighter Alpha or Street Fighter. I've played Third Strike, but barely. I haven't played EX, but no one really cares about that. Yeah, basically, I don't know, Street Fighter series, it's just harder to predict because you can split it into different sections. I mean, you got Street Fighter 2 characters, Street Fighter 3 characters, Alpha characters, and whatever. But I did read online, I can't remember where, but that from both Street Fighter and Tekken that they're going to stick with their originals. I like that. I think that's justified. But with Street Fighter, what does originals really mean? Street Fighter 1? No, probably means Street Fighter 2, right? Anyway, First one, Ryu, obvious. He's already there. He's already confirmed. Probably yeah, front cover of the game. Who will be on the front cover from the Tekken side? Kazuya or Jin? Looks like it's Kazuya. I presumed it will be Jin, but I don't want them to make a storyline because I don't think it'll work at all. But I think, like I said before, Ryu's main rival should be Jin, not Kazuya. Okay, done with Ryu. Oh, by the way, the trailer, if you haven't seen it, I'll like put a link down below, was awesome. I don't mean the art trailer, I don't really care about that, but the gameplay trailer, that was sick. And yes, the highlight was Kazuya. No one really gave a shit what Ryu was doing. I don't know why he got so much applause. But one thing I did like, which was right at the beginning, he got that kick, that I don't know what it's called, but he got that kick from third strike, that half circle kick. That's like half circle kick, I think that's how you do it. Kick Kazuya straight away, bounced off the wall and did a shuriken. That was pretty sick. Yeah, I was complaining that Ryu never got that in Street Fighter 4, despite the fact that I really hate Ryu in Street Fighter 4. Ryu players piss me off, or shelters piss me off, to be honest. But yeah, who do I play as? I'll let you know in the meantime during this video. Yeah, it's done with Ryu. Am I gonna go straight to Chun-Li? No, Ken. Is Ken normally in crossovers for Capcom? Well, I don't think he was in any Marvel vs. Capcom games. I never bought the second one, I only bought the first one. You couldn't play as him, but I know he was in it. I think there's a certain move, like one of those special moves that Ryu had, where it was either Ken instead or Ken joined in or something like that. But when you think of Capcom crossovers, I think the roster is going to be most similar to Capcom vs SNK. For Marvel, they're not really a fighting game company. SNK were. So I remember, this is not Capcom, it's just Street Fighter characters. So there'll be many Street Fighter characters that wouldn't normally make it. Like, let's say that wouldn't be in Marvel vs Capcom, but will be in this game. Ken will be one of them. I'm pretty sure Ken will be in the game. He should. I don't want it to be crowded with Shoto characters, but Ken, he deserves to be in there, really. I reckon his main rival should be Hwoarang. That's another reason why I want Ryu's rival to be Jin, because Ryu and Ken are rivals and Jin and Hwoarang are rivals, so it makes sense to me. And both Ken and Hwoarang have pretty much flashier styles of fighting, let's say, than Ryu and Jin. So yeah, Ken. Okay, now I'll go to Chun-Li. She's already confirmed to be in the game. I didn't like her Ultra thing. It started off as the normal Street Fighter Ultra, then it went straight to a spinning bird kick. I thought it looked pretty shit, to be honest. It just, I don't know, I didn't like the animation. I didn't like how they just switched it about. I didn't like it. I would prefer like a normal back kick, because she had to kick him back to Ryu to do his shitty Hadouken thing. But you know, like in Super, how it just ends with a normal kick. I think it should end like that. But yeah, Chun-Li's rival. Some people are saying Xiaoyu, but I'm gonna go with someone I don't think you expected. Lei Wulong. My reasons why: they're both Chinese detectives, Interpol detectives, whatever. Personally, I think Lei's much better at it than Chun-Li is. My views on Chun-Li: I do think she's a very overrated character. I obviously know the reason why. She was the first lady in fighting games. But I think other than that, is there really much to her design? Ask me, I say no. She has good moves, but other than that, I say no. I'm gonna tell you from now on, yeah, I'm biased towards Tekken side. I hold my hands to it. But yeah, I'm not saying I don't like Chun-Li, but I don't love her like everyone else does. But yeah, yeah, Chun-Li, Guile. It's not set in stone that he will be in the game. Well, it is, I don't know. But I think he should be in the game. Why? Guile versus Paul. Battle of the hairstyles. Everyone wants to see that. I mean, you can just imagine Paul going up to Guile saying, "Your hair looks ridiculous." That's just hilarious. That shit has to happen. The only thing about this game, though, because it's not in, like, storyline wise, won't be real or whatever, both Capcom and Namco will be able to bring back characters that are dead in the storylines. Right now I'm talking about Charlie, and it's either going to be Guile or Charlie. To be honest, I'm not a huge Guile fan, so I wouldn't really mind who it is, Could be either Guile or Charlie, as long as it's not both of them, because you don't need basically the same character in one game. But I guess I would prefer Guile because of the Guile pull situation. Other than that, I don't really mind. But yeah, Guile. Zangief, he will make the game. I'm pretty sure he'll make the game. Zangief's known for wrestling bears, right? Well, if Kuma's in the game, you'll finally have the chance. Yeah. So that's Zangief. Who else? So who have I said? Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Guile, maybe Zangief. All right.